morning and happy Friday, VBHS.
We hope you had a great Spirit Week. Don't forget to send us any pictures and videos you took over the week.
Now, here's episode 170 of Pointer Pack News.
Next week,
on October 9th,
is Fields of Faith.
When?
It's going to be at 7 p.m.
Where?
at Blakemore Field.
What is it?
It is a free event full of fun, fellowship, and worship.
Hosted by
FCA. We hope to see you there.
Sophomores and juniors interested in taking the PSAT should see Ms. Duval to sign up.
The cost is $18. You must bring exact change or pay using the QR code.
The deadline to sign up is October 11th.
Seniors! The deadline to order your cap and gown and tassel unit is on October 9th. If you were not at the meeting on September 26th, there are packets from Johnston's you may pick up in the counseling office.
Yearbook staff is already up and running, and we have QR codes made for the following:
ordering your yearbook from yearbookforever.com,
senior ads,
shoutouts,
and senior quotes.
JROTC traveled to Watson Chapel High School in Pine Bluff on Saturday.
The team had a clean sweep, all winning first place.
First place! In addition, Van Buren High School was named the best school overall, winning the whole competition. Congratulations to all of our color guard teams.
Now, on to sports.
Here's last week's sports.
Tuesday, volleyball went to Siloam Springs and took a W. Thursday, Russellville came to our house, and volleyball once again took a W. On Friday, the football team went to Russellville and lost a hard-fought game.
Here's this week's sports.
On Tuesday, volleyball travels to Alma to take on Stinky Poo Poo Alma Airedales. On Thursday, volleyball travels to Shiloh Christian to take on the Saints. And on Friday, football has their homecoming game against Siloam Springs. Here's next week's sports. Next week, tennis has their 5A West Conference Tournament at Arkansas Tech. Good luck, tennis.
Tuesday, the volleyball team takes on Farmington at home, so show up and show out. Thursday, the volleyball team takes on Harrison at their place. Also show up and show out to that one. And Friday, the Pointer football team goes to Lake Hamilton.
Why did this just kill itself?
Hello everyone, welcome to Weather. I'm MJ, your meteorologist, and for today's weather, we have a high of 90 degrees and a low of 61. And for the weekend, you can expect Saturday to have a high of 87 and a low of 55. And then Sunday, we're going to have a high of 88 and a low of 61. Now, for your U.S. weather. Helen made landfall in Florida as a Category 4 hurricane. The storm was huge with winds of 140 miles an hour. It swallowed parts of Florida in a 9-foot storm surge, lashed the region with heavy rain, and has cut power out for millions of people. As of Monday, Helen has killed more than 91 people, devastating a 600-mile path. For your world weather, at least 190 people were killed in Nepal by flooding and landslides. I'm MJ, your meteorologist, and this is your weather.
More Hurricane Helene.
In the Asheville, North Carolina region, more than 400 roads are closed throughout the states.
Due to high winds and territorial rains, thousands remain without power as of yesterday evening.
The economic losses and damages could total as much as $110 billion according to AccuWeather's preliminary estimates, which would make Helene one of the most costliest storms ever to hit the U.S.
Dozens of U.S. troops were deployed to Cyprus amid fears of a wider Middle East war. Out of an abundance of caution, CNN reported.
The U.S. troops are reportedly preparing for a potential evacuation operation of U.S. citizens from Lebanon.
Recently, America set its mind on bringing lithium production and industry back within its borders.
Rather than depend on China, which processes 70% to 80% of the precious metal, the U.S. is counting on companies like Energy X to get the most of the third largest lithium reserves in the world.
Energy X is working towards 65,000 total tons of lithium per year, 66% more than the current top producing company.
Here are your major U.S. news headlines.
As of last Friday, Biden pledged another $8 billion in aid to Ukraine, including bombs for F-16 fighters and another Patriot missile battery.
The NYC mayor, Eric Adams, has indicted on bribery and fraud charges.
And lastly, for U.S. News, it's Fat Bear Week.
Hosted in Katmai National Park, Alaska, some of the largest brown bears make their home.
Voting happens October 2nd through the 9th, and it is a single elimination tournament.
Here's a QR code where you can meet the bears.
And here's a QR code where you can vote.
In space, Earth just brought home a mini moon and everyone is obsessed with it.
Sunday, a space rock the size of a school bus became trapped in the Earth's gravitational pull and will orbit our planet for the next 2 months, after which it will escape and return to its normal path around the sun. Mini moons don't come around too often. They aren't unheard of. The last known one was spotted in 2020.
In the Middle East,
According to a quick recap from the New York Times,
the Israeli military struck several targets near Beirut, Lebanon's capital.
Israelis' killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah last Friday was a heavy blow.
Israeli strikes killed several Hezbollah leaders in recent weeks.
OpenAI decided it wants its money now.
The maker of ChatGPT started as a non-profit in 2015, but now it wants to open up for more investment.
Sam Altman, who is the CEO, now has an equity stake rumored at 7%, which is roughly $10 billion, making him one of the richest people in the world.
But it's not all good news for the company.
Earlier this year, several engineers and researchers quit over concerns about what they saw as OpenAI's prioritization of money instead of safety.
Of the 11 people who founded the company, only 2 remain.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
Country singer-songwriter Chris Christopherson has passed away at the age of 88. Rest in peace to a legend.
NBA pro basketball player Dikembe Mutombo, known for his signature no finger wave, has passed away from brain cancer. Rest in peace to another great legend.
All the homies hate cancer. This man has gone viral for saying he looks like Pop Smoke. It is Wooback Wednesday. Let us know if you think he looks like Pop Smoke. His sexual crime count has increased to 120 allegations. You guys do your own research on the Diddy case, since we can't talk about it. See you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Be sure to DM our Instagram at VBHS News to be featured in our student subs.
So until then, drink some water, wear your seatbelts, and tell someone you love them. See you next week.
Have a great weekend.
For 2 whole years. Just this past good. That's good, guys. Wait, are you
see if that works at all?
Oh dear goodness. Y'all like my robe or not?
It's the U.S. citizens from Lebanon.
Lebanon.
I